What's up everybody? You don't know, it's with us World again with another video. So I've been looking at some of the athletes as professionals in the sport, and you know, this has been happening for a while, and it makes me wonder, right? Why is it that so many prominent Jamaican athletes are bleaching, right? What is it with that? I don't understand the mindset behind that as professionals in the sport, because I believe that your image is very important in the sport for sponsorships and endorsements and such the like. So I don't understand what that is about, right? We've seen time and time again, like some of our top athletes, top performing athletes, bleaching their skin, right? It is mind-boggling. It is something that I don't think looks good for the sport and for the athletes as well and for the country, right? It's like this thing has become a fashion statement or whatnot. You know, as athletes, we really expect better. We expect some form of upstanding behavior, and really and truly, bleaching is not appropriate as a professional in the sport. You know what I'm saying? So that is one of the burning questions I have. Why do the Jamaican athletes bleach their skin? Why do the Jamaican athletes decide that, you know, this is something that they want to take part in, this skin bleaching foolishness, right? You know what I'm saying? So that is a question. Anyway, moving on from that, we see where we have so many of our young ladies running below 11 seconds, which is a good look for Jamaica, right? So we have the depth in the 100 meter. We have some serious depth in the 100 meter, right? I think this is the most sub 11s we've ever seen for Team Jamaica, and that is a good look for the women's team. The women have been performing really well, and you know, we've seen major improvements from a lot of the female athletes in the 100 meters. So it's a really good look for Team Jamaica and the young ladies running below 11 seconds. It's a really good look, and I really do hope to see them continue performing in such an awesome way, right? Another thing, I believe that Oblique Seville can definitely run a 9.65 seconds in that 100 meter this year. And why do I say that? I say that because Oblique Seville is a sub 47 runner in the 400 meters. And that is impressive for a 100 meter athlete. So I believe that him running that sub 47, which he did not run below 47 last season, right? This season, with him running below that, it shows that he has more speed, endurance, he's stronger, and he's faster. So I believe Oblique Seville definitely has that 9.65 seconds performance in his legs, right? Grape nut, yeah? Yeah, come on. Yeah. So I believe he has that 9.69 cup. He has that 9.65 performance in his legs, and we're about to see that unfold this year. Akeem Blake has been running consistently, this season, looking really good with his new sponsorship. So he has been running good. One of the individuals that I'm worried about is Boaja Nkrumah, and I've also seen Nishan Ebanks run a blistering first 45 meters and then pull up. He looks like he was gonna do something. He looks like he was gonna run a 10.0, right? So, concerned about those athletes. I really do hope that Nishan Ebanks isn't seriously injured and he's running. He's gonna recover quite quickly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, big up to the athletes. I'm looking also at. I'm also looking at Gary Card. Everybody's talking about Gary Card running sub 10 this season. That would be a good thing, right? But I don't want Gary Card to run sub 10 too early in the season. I want Gary Card to run the sub 10 later on. Matter of fact, if he goes to the World Under 20, that is where I would want him to run that 9 seconds, right? That is the perfect place for him to run that. But to run it now, early season, no. I think the best time for Gary Card to run that is at the World Under 20, or if he decides to go to the Commonwealth Games. That would be, for me, the perfect opportunity to do so. The reason is, I don't want these young athletes to be running sub 10 early and quickly and hurting themselves, because running sub 10 is a major feat, and he would be doing his body would be doing something that it has never done before, right? So yeah, that is, so I really do hope he runs that sub 10 at the right time. And you don't know, it's fun, so he's gonna do well, right? So that's my 2 cents for today. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel with as well. Big up on yourself. Comment below, share the video, let me know your opinions, and you can comment on the bleaching thing. We want to know what you think about that lead them where bleach every minute. Not a good look. Big up.